Welcome once again to Awaken Beauty TV. Today we are in a different level, right? So, basic lab equipment. Hey, do say, I'm talking to you. Are you mixing something, selling to someone? Are you into hair care, skin care, cosmetics, anything? Producing, mixing things for someone? Then you need this essential list as a formulator. In our previous videos, we are trying to go into a bit details when it comes to formulation. So this is a must. Not that you need to have a room, a space, a lab, equipment, and other things. The basic things that you need as a formulator. Number one, you need a skill. So you need a skill. We mentioned that every production, you should make sure you are working with a percentage and should make sure you are putting in the right measurements, each ingredient using the right measurement. So you need a skill. Now the next thing is you need beakers. So skill, I have some to show you. This is a skill. When it comes to skill, we have different types, so it depends on the batch, the quantity that you are doing. These are the simple basic skill that you can get it from any other shops or formulators hubs to buy and then use it. Now the next thing is skill. It's beakers. This comes in different sizes. You need a set of beakers. This is 0 to 300 ml. You need beakers for you to get the right sample batch. Before you do the large batch, you need something like this, beakers. Now you need a mixing tools like mixing bowls. What you are producing your products inside, you need something like a spatula, you need a glass rod, you need all those things. And then, so let me put that one down. Spatulas. You need spatula. You need glass rod. And then the next thing, you need a pH meter. You have to check the pH. Even the water that we drink has its own pH. So when you get a bottle of water, you check the information, you realize there's a pH. The reason why when you are do your products, you need to check your pH. So we have different types. One day I'll take you through how to use all of them. So make sure you check from latest lab and get a pH. Every product, the pH too comes in a different types. Okay, pH strips. So make sure you get your pH. The other things that you need is a digital timer. Yes, you need a digital timer. Put them down and start buying it. In your business, you are always chopping the profit. Start buying all these things. You need pipettes. Good. I have a sample here. You need something like this. One day I'll take you through how to use all this. Okay, so start by buying this. All right. Then let's go to the next. You need funnels. Someone will say funnel. Yes, so in bottling, you need a funnel or a filling machine. They are all part of the things that we need. And then you need measuring cylinders. You need hair nets, right? You need hair nets. You need to cover your hair. You need aprons. You put on your apron. You need gloves. Yes, this is not that expensive. You just go and buy some and then you wear it. You need gloves. Okay, depends on the type of products you are mixing, be it lotion, soaps, especially soaps. You need to put on your goggle, right? Protect your eyes. So anytime you are working with lye, you are working with caustic, make sure you protect your eyes. And then with that one too, you need overall, it makes you look more professional. You need that one too. And then you need alcohol for sanitizing your space, sanitizing your tables. You need alcohol that you use it to clean your space before you start production. And then you put on your right apron. You put on your apron. Get ready before you start production. So these are some of the basic, in fact, it's a max things that you should have. You have your clean napkins there. You put your space in the right order. Label each space accordingly. Where you do your production, where you have your raw materials, where you have your packaging materials, and everything. Make sure everything is in order before you start production. One thing, it helps you, it saves you from occupational hazard, right? It keeps you safe and it protects all your staff. Thank you for staying with us. It's Awakening to the World.